Welcome back. In this section, we want to look at how to modify our rows and columns. In this workbook, we will see that some of the contents or data entered into this workbook are not very clear. For example, this G here, this column G. So, in order to make all text visible, quickly place your cursor or your arrow in between this G here on the line on the edge. So once you see this cross sign, so it tells you that okay, now you can drag. So just simply drag to the front so that there will be space. Sometimes to make it faster, you may not really need to drag. So by clicking on this arrow twice, double click on it, so it automatically creates enough space for the data that has been entered into the cells or in the row. So that is very important. Also, to automatically do the same thing or apply the same method to your rows, this is for the columns. You can also do the same with the rows. So what you need to do is to click on the row and you can drag, or let me press Ctrl plus C to undo. You can also double click on the row. So, but sometimes you will need to make your rows and your column be of equal size so that everything will be okay. So, just come to the top here and select. So when you click on it, everything is automatically selected. So to have your row to split it into equal shape and size, just click anyone and everything will be automatically resized. So deselect all. So if you want to place any columns in between, any column in between all these columns, you can click on it and you are going to search for insert on the menu here in the bar and click insert cell. So another one has been created. The same thing is also applicable to this side. If you want to insert any cell here and whether between OG38, OG3218 or OG390, so just place the cursor and click on this one, go to insert and insert cell. Ctrl plus Z again. So the same method is also applicable if you want to delete any row. As you have clicked it, go to delete and delete sheet rows. Immediately the one at the bottom will move up to fill up the space. If you want to undelete, just press Ctrl plus Z to undo what you have already done. So another option one can explore or you would like to explore is, as you can see, that these columns and rows, they are empty, so they just occupy space. So what I want to do is to hide them so that I'm going to concentrate on the data I see here. So what to do is to highlight the columns and the rows and right click on it, then hide. So choose hide. So now you can have a single data So I'm going to highlight this. So I'm going to increase. So I have had it extended to, I'll stretch it a little bit. I can also bring it back if, alright. So I have had the other part hidden, but at the same time, if I want to make it open, visible to her again, so I'll just come here and click on hide. So you will have the hidden. So you can see that the hidden part has been restored. So that is very, very helpful. So sometimes you want to make the information or data you have input in a particular row or column, and you still want to make it visible without stretching. So because of the space you have allocated to it, so instead of stretching and you can also make use of a quick note by selecting this column, select the column and make use of the text wrap. So I can make use of the wrap, so it will help you to make everything visible, and also it will contain the portion to which you have allotted for the column. Everything you see in the row will appear visible. So just that may have to break into two lines or two cells, but it will be visible and it will be contained within the space. Also, sometimes you may want to combine all your text in this headline here at the top bar. You may want to combine them into one space to form just one line of data here. So what you need to do is to have it highlighted. So I'll come to the merge center. When you get to the merge center, you see other options there: merge and center, merge across, merge cells, or merge cells. So let's explore this one: merge and center. So merging cells only keeps the upper left value and discard the other values. Click OK. Everything has vanished. So assuming it's just one word that you input, so we will not have one word left, which is site ID. So every other data has been deleted. So we only have one more. So let's say, okay, let me increase the font size. So I have relocated it to the center. Let me increase the size. So I've increase the size, so it's now at the center. Every other information that was there before has disappeared. So that is what you can do with the columns, modifying it, and rows and cells. So the best way to know this very well is to keep practicing. So this is how we end this part. So see you in the next one.